Okay, okay. I'm finally here. It took way longer than it should have. I had tested everything earlier, and then everything decided to fail all at once. Anyway, horrible. Okay, but here I am. Here I am. Let's see. Just a couple more buttons. There we go. Oh wait, I should probably... Preview projector. I should probably use a preview projector for this one so I can actually read stuff. That was fine for Fire Red. There we go. Now I can actually see. I had a second monitor for this, but it kind of broke. So, here we go. If I can press the right buttons, that'd be helpful too. I know how to spell. I certainly know how to spell better than some HRs I could mention. Hi, yeah. I cannot see. What is this saying? There we go. Yeah, I thought starting Violet again would be fun. I also got the DLC, so when I get up to that point, I can try that too. Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember I played through quite a lot of this. I think I stopped just short of finishing it though. I can't remember exactly why. But yeah, I know I didn't do the DLC at all, so it'll be exciting to do that this time. I've heard it's really good. I want a brighter blue. Let's see. Blue-green? No, too green. Blue? Does it come any lighter? Let's see. So, I guess it's a pale... Yeah, that wasn't great. I think we'll go with the lighter blue. I kinda wish there was something between these. Let's see, change look. Yeah. I'm not sure I hated any of the gym challenges in this one, but I can't really say I remember any of them either. I remember rhymes, but not for the right reason. I remember it for being the second time in a row they decided to have a gym leader whose name was like music and stuff, and yet they still don't have any voice acting. That's mostly what I remember about it. That's pretty cool looking. There we go. A little less bright. Light blue with gold pupils. Yeah. Total dark. I guess total dark is the closest currently, but... I got plans for a model. We'll see if I can find an artist that will do it that I can also afford. We'll see what happens. Oh, tiny eyelashes. Okay. I do love having lots of customization options. But... I can't really see behind the hair. No, I'm not finished yet. What did I go with? Denim? Yeah. Ah. I have a friend, where I ended up having to explain that Rika was a boy and... No, Rika was a girl and Grusha was a guy. They ended up being disappointed both times somehow. Just leave that as is. I do think this region did have a lot of good character designs, though. And freckles. Okay. I love customization options, I say, as I keep everything almost exactly as it was at the start. Okay, ready. Yeah. Enrollment application. Automatically saved. Yeah, that should be fine. I want something a little bit more relaxing. I don't plan on doing this one as a Nuzlocke. Leading the way into the future while valuing their individuality. I don't think the terrain textures were super great in this one, all considering. The Switch 2 might have improved it somewhat. I'm not really sure. But I have to say, the Pokemon textures were gorgeous. The little scales, the shiny metal. It was amazing. It's time for you to dive into a world of Pokemon. Now, I went with Fuecoco last time. I think I might try Sprigatito this time. Director Clavel. Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures known to us as Pokémon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. Yeah, like, look at that. You can actually see all the little furs on it and stuff. In terms of Pokemon textures, I hope Wind and Waves looks just as good. Pokemon can be found living all over. In the seas, skies, even the cities and towns. Yeah, Sprigatito's a really good one in this one. Honestly, this was the first time in a while I'd ended up liking all the final forms, I think. We humans coexist with Pokemon as we both help one another to live and thrive. Uvu Academy is here to learn precious partners. Okay. I really think Sprigatito has the best middle form out of all of them, though. In this game, at least. Overall, best middle form. That's tough, but honestly, I love Spraxian, the middle form of Fennekin. I can't remember. Fennekin, Spraxian. Let me look that up. Yeah. This is the last form whose name I can never remember. But Braxian, I think Braxian is great. Really great proportions. It's stylized. It's got stylized fur that clearly looks like a little dress without it actually looking like clothes. And I love that it sticks its like wand in its tail, which makes it look like a broom until it pulls it out and it's a wand, and that's just amazing. It's just such a cohesive design. I love that. What other Pokemon was I using last time? What other Pokemon? I'm having trouble remembering. I kind of forgot that data doesn't transfer over, nicely when you... Yeah. I forgot it's not as easy to transfer the Pokemon games as it is other games. And I mean, I've still got access to my Switch one, so I could go back and get them off with home and stuff at some point. It's not lost forever. Yeah, it was something. I think my favorites were the graphical glitches. Yeah, I like the graphical glitches that would come in from the Friend Plaza thing, where you'd end up with really stretched out people or Pokemon. Yeah. Scary, but also funny. Yeah. Oh, this one did really introduce some really great themes in it too, music-wise. Not time to get ready yet. Good choice in Pokemon right there. Very good, very cute. The new Nintendo Switch system. OLED, good choice. Seed Adventures, see Misagoza, City's Home Academy, oops. A Hoppet planter. I should get a planter like that. I should grow something. Enough looking around. Time to head downstairs. Not being able to run feels so slow, though. Yeah, what is it? What is it? Let me try recentering the camera. My model's mouth is doing some weird stuff. I think it might be the microphone, actually. Let me try moving that. There we go. Okay, yeah. The microphone was just in the way a little bit. Oh, there we go. Good morning, Azelle. I guess I got my hair color from my dad. Oh, already in your uniform and everything. Well, it is your first day at your new school, after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. School's contacted me and said you're supposed to wait here a little bit longer. Their word, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Maybe that's the very thing we've been looking for. Azelle, get the door, would you? Ah! Yeah. Vegetable garden. There we go. Do forgive the intrusion. You are Master Azelle, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. That's okay. Better late than not at all, I suppose. Ah, and also for my delay in introducing myself. Clyde. I am the director of Uvo Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director? And you came in person to help my son on his first day? Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failure on its part. So here at last are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat as well. Now, Mr. Clavel, you must simply join me for a cup of... This way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? I want some coffee. Oh, bag and hat right here. There we go. Yeah. I'm really glad the Legends EA, even if it's because it was set in Kalos, I'm glad that brought back the ability to customize your clothing a bit more. I think the DLC outfits might be a little bit better in this one, but the base ones are not super great. I think Violet's ended up feeling a little bit better than Scarlet's did. Save. Key items. Okay. Save. Yeah. Text speed. It's fine. Skip more learning. Send a box is manual. Give nicknames on vertical camera. Camera support. Interpolation. Distance. Huh. Now I'll set that once I'm outside. Cutscenes, skip, cries, controller rumble, helping functions. Okay. Yeah. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh, gracious. How very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I have something else for you, Master Zell. A most important thing. Your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? Pokemon friend. Cool. Right then, dear Pokemon. Time to come out of your Pokeballs. We provide each student entering the Academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose among these 3 Pokemon. Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon. Good. Fuecoco, the fire croc. And Quaxley, the duckling. They're all very good company. Why, they usually refuse to even leave my side. They're all so cute. So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Zell, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one of those you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. Now, if you'll excuse me, until next we meet. What a mannerly fellow. Just one. Oh, but before you go. I wrote on phone. Press check map, check new gadget. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can handle that. Just down there. Ah! Well, I do think this is... Oh, it's hard to tell because it's the first area. I do think this is generally better looking than the original was. Or... I think it does look better than it did playing on the Switch. The Switch one. I can still see the crazy poppin' happening though. Oh well. Cowpoco. I'm not super picky. Okay, okay. I'll go where you want me to go. Okay, down here. Uh-oh. I've lost everyone already. Oh, wait, there they are. Never mind. Good to go. Escort missions are just the worst. Uh-oh. I really have lost everybody. Fancy. Elegant. No thoughts, head empty. And so they continue the trend of just slapping craft singles onto starter Pokemon. Score Bunny was the same way. Oh, yeah. I gotta make my choice. Yeah. It's gonna be a really tough choice. When it comes to wind and waves, I still haven't decided there. Nope, I don't think we met yet. Not in this timeline, anyway. Is this who you... Yeah, newest student. Yeah, up the road. The most vicious and intimidating rival. That cupidity behind those eyes. Yeah, let's be friends. President of Student Council and a champion-ranked trainer in her own right. Oh no, right now. If this school is mostly about Pokemon, why is a champion-level trainer in the same class with the new student? Oh well, I won't think about it too hard. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know who I want. Spaghettito. Oh. Okay. Okay. The lighting's just gonna do whatever that was. That's fine. Oh dear goodness. It's not struggling to run. It feels fine, but... Oh dear, the graphics are struggling already. Oh no. Yeah. No, I gotta think about this. I gotta think about this longer. Since I'm pretty sure I can just rename you from the I'm pretty sure I can just rename you from the Pokemon menu, so I've got more time to think. I've got more time to easily think here. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. Of course! And of course, be sure to keep it safely tucked inside a Pokeball. Mm-hmm. Well, what if I wanted to walk around beside me? I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. We've known each other for 20 seconds. I don't think you can say that yet. Not back then. I had other Pokemon I was focusing on raising at the time, but now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside as well while he raises his new partner. Fair enough. Fair enough. Quaxley. Alright then. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. Director, please save me. I'm really fond of Pokemon battling. That's one way to put it. But yeah, we can do this. Okay, Fuecoco. Fuecoco's got no idea what's going on. I'm not even sure it knows it's alive. It's doing its best. I will say, I think Sword and Shield overall ran better. But that was at the cost of the game clearly being unfinished. So, I don't know what that's saying here. Nothing good, certainly. Yeah. I just remember that Master Zell is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. Of course, that was the whole reason. That was the whole reason you got Quaxley in the first place. You should be using it against me. Fruitful battle. Okay. Honestly, I think I'd rather have a game that runs kind of badly and is a little bit ugly than a game that's very much unfinished. I mean, white voids for backgrounds and mice cursors in the intro and ending credits of the game. I don't think Sword and Shield could be called anything except unfinished. Of course, neither is preferable. Neither is obviously preferable, but if I had to choose between the two. Cool. Yep. Leafage. Pretty good first battle. Yeah. Look at you winning your first battle ever. Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? You've got even more potential than I thought. You're gonna be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again, just one more battle. Help. Master Zell and a Sprigatito are surely weary already from that last battle. No, sorry. I got kind of caught up in all the excitement. That's okay. I'm really sorry, Zell. Same to your Sprigatito, too. Let's battle again soon. Oh, definitely. We'll definitely battle more. You two seem to be becoming fast friends, even though you've only just met. Can I count on you Take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nimona. I'm sure you can learn a great deal from champion trainers such as yourself. So you're new to trading Pokemon. There's an app you definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a sec. Well, considering it's possessed by a Rotom, I think it's a little bit more than just smart. It's alive! Oh well, at least it doesn't like to talk like the Rotom Dex did. Automatically register any Pokemon you catch. Oh, yeah. I liked the Pokédex in this one. I like the way it looked. Very aesthetic. Ordinary paper and handwritten notes. Oof. I like the implications in the games that these Pokédex entries are just being written by the kids who are out there catching the Pokemon. Yeah. I'll do my best. There they go. Fuecoco still has no idea what's happening. Poor Fuecoco. Oh, right. Speaking of Pokédexes, you probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? Once again, how am I supposed to answer this? Okay. Auto heal. Potions, freshwater soda. Okay, it just goes in order. Adventure guide, Rotom Fall. Okay. Already looked through options, boxes, save. I keep trying to press B to run, but that's just getting me the opposite effect. I've spent too much time recently around someone who's very, very country, and it's bringing my... It's undoing my hard work at repressing my own accent. It's undoing everything. I heard Nimona here will be taking you to school. Yeah. She'll be taking me. Oh, actually, I intended to actually look up how to pronounce your name. Yeah, I already managed to make a friend. Lots of teachers. Many facilities. Nimona. Ne. Mo. Na. Nimona. Okay, so I think I was doing it right. Okay, good. Now, you'll be staying in the school dorm, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day. Sandwich. Oh, and maybe you'd better take these too. Lots of potions. I wonder what team I'll end up with this time. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who I was using before, but I just can't for some reason. Maybe if I think about it long enough, it'll come back. I want to say I had all the dogs with me at some point. This game was really, really good if you enjoyed dog Pokemon. Well, it introduced like at least 3 new lines. That was great. Pocopath. Yeah. What kind of Pokemon to catch? Yeah, that's what Sprigatito's for. Good old Pokeball. Hooray! Okay. Five Pokeballs. What kind of Pokemon do I want to catch? I don't know. I want a Palmy. I'd rather have a Palmy. But okay, I'll catch it while I'm here. Email. Okay, mail. This was one of those moms with gender differences. There we go. Yeah, first Pokemon caught. Okay. Spurns all but the finest of foods. Airbag sent that bug Pokemon to test. 22 pounds. Yeah, I really liked that. That was awesome. More Pokeballs. I love free stuff. Weaken the Pokemon, then throw the Pokeball. Remember that and you'll be fine. Now go battle some of those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Meet up at the lighthouse. Okay. I'll see what I can catch. Wild Pokemon, where are you? No. No. I'll go back to that in a second. I just really want to... Hop up. Yeah. There we go. A chunk. Sprigatito learned bite. Nice. Outside of cold regions, hop-up can be found practically everywhere. No nickname. Okay. What else is out here? That's not actually what I was going for. Wanted to find that Palmy. Where'd it go? Surely there's one out here somewhere. Lots of items to grab though. And like I said, I'll always take free stuff. There we go. Revive. Nice. Nice to have so early. Oh. Yeah. Scatterbug. Okay, scratch. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm thinking of trying Palmy this time. I don't think I really used that one last time. I've been enjoying it in the pocket card game, though. Speaking of pocket card game, I have not been impressed by the... They introduced the future and ancient cards, and they've been pretty terrible. Like, in battling other people, I don't think I've found a single person so far using them. It's like they were not designed with this meta in mind. very low damage or bad side effects or whatnot. And 3 energy each. Or maybe 2 with, like... it's not good. It's not good. They're basically unusable. Yeah. I don't know why. I just wanted one out of the tree. Yeah, you'll become the spider. Big spider. Back. Yeah. It gave me a button for easy access to the Pokeballs. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've just still got fire red on the brain, I guess. Creates strong as wire. Ongoing research. Fancy. Gotta keep looking around. Gotta have all my available options. I got Monster Hunter Stories 3, but I hadn't played it yet. I really need to do that too. I don't know if that'll be one I do on stream. The battles... I like the battles, but they can take a little bit. They require a little bit of thought. They're a little bit rock, paper, scissorsy. And I like that they really have you think about what you're gonna do. But yeah, sometimes it just takes sitting there and thinking. Because if you aren't optimizing weaknesses and stuff, battles can take a while. Pokeball. I kind of feel like I want to have a naming thing, but I gotta think of what first. Yeah, I gotta think of what. There we go. Maybe food. Maybe... That was so small, I didn't see it. Maybe something else. Food's always good, though. It's usually a solid naming theme. Yep, use it on Pommy. There we go. There we go. What else is out here? Oh, yeah, a bird. I still need a bird. Where were those birds at? Nope. I'm pretty sure there was some down here. Somewhere. Keep going. Huh? Nope, scatterbug. Cool. Too many games to play, not enough time. Just a berry. Nope, got all of you already. Is that another Pommy? Yeah. I already have one though. No need for all of that. I gotta see if I can transfer stuff up from... what was I playing? Shield. I gotta see if one of these switches... still has my shield data on it. If so, I had a really good ditto. I had a really good ditto in that one. It was like full 5 IVs. It'd be fun to play around with raiding competitive teams again. And then again, with the introduction of bottle caps and stuff, it's a little bit less necessary if you don't feel like going through that kind of trouble. Bad part is since the stats are artificially raised, you can't then breed those and pass their improved stats down, but eh. It does make it easier in some aspects, and it does mean you can use whatever Pokemon you want. If you want to use your favorite, then you don't have to be using its great whatever grandchild instead. You can just use that one you like. And that's always a plus. Squawkabilly. Fights broke out all over town. Switch out Lechonk. Okay, is there anyone else? Is there anyone else up here to catch? Let me see. Let me look around. Nope. Just items over here, it seems. Spiders. The lighthouse. Okay. Hey, Azil, you getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon, okay? Yeah. Yeah, what was that? I mean, I already know, but I'll pretend I don't for your sake. I've never heard that kind of cry before. Could be some kind of strong Pokemon or something. Yeah, it just might be. A cave that's kind of unsafe. Uh-oh. It's okay. I've navigated worse in complete darkness. It sounds promising down there. I don't know. Maybe instead of Palmy, I wanna use Kilowattrel. I didn't use that one either. Tough choice. Uh-oh. Nah. Oh. There you go. I'm in danger. There goes that lighting again. Oh, Pokemon Violet, you beautiful mess. The mysterious Pokemon seems to be too weak to move. Here, eat this. I'm kinda sad about having to sacrifice it, but... it's just been sitting out in my backpack, apparently. It's probably kinda dirty at this point. Maybe I don't actually want it anyway. You can have it. Yeah. Pokemon bike friend. It's pretty cool, to be honest. I enjoyed both the bike Pokemon anyway. I like their designs. So cool. When Game Freak finally figured out how to create a cutscene. It only took what? When did this come out? 25 years? Yeah. Oh well. We can follow the Pokemon into the dangerous cave, or head off to school. Cave it is! And the grotto. This is way more exciting. Ah. What? You're all the way back up there still? Nope, not hurt. I'm fine. I'm managing. Okay. I get closer, or I could follow this Pokemon. Ah. Okay. Come on, Maridon. Following you's gonna have to wait, I'm sorry. I like how the event music overrides the battle music. Young Goose was caught. Nice. Ferocity gains a certain edge when it's hungry. Oh wait, no. I didn't want to take that with me. I can go to the boxes for now. Okay. Is there anything else down here, or was that it? I feel like that was it. Just a young goose. Kinda felt bad, cat. Oh wait, no, you're a Diglett. Yeah. Wonder if I can just... Is it low enough level? I might be able to just... Blood heats up. Dark. Is that something over there? Nope, that's a young goose. Already got... I already got one of those. Uh-oh. I'm seeing art of Allison's. I don't like it. I do like Houndour. Houndoom and Houndour are really cool. It might have been a bit too much, but my only lament is that they didn't do something with the Mega Houndoom that would have turned it into a Cerberus. Whether it's like little Hydreigon vestigial heads or like something with pauldrons or something. It definitely should have been a Cerberus. That would have just been too cool. Deeper. Pretty powerful, I'd say. But mostly it's here to be my bike. Uh-oh. Houndoom? Houndoom. Uh-oh. Mommy, no. That's probably a good thing. It's probably a good Pommy retreated. I love the little look Miraidon gives you. Do something. There's so many. Where are they all coming from? Help. Help. Ah. Yeah. There we go. We're okay thanks to you. Lighthouse. Oh. Oops. Sleepy time. Maybe it used up all its power? What is this Pokemon anyway? It looks kind of like a Cyclizar, but I've never seen one quite like this before. And now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? I don't know. I just got my first Pokemon today. I don't know a thing about this. You know, that battle down there was really something. You and this fellow look perfectly in sync facing down that Houndoom. You keep saying that. What? You didn't even tell it what to do? Nope. I guess it's not like this, like you're this Pokemon's trainer yet, huh? Good. It looks like it's perked up a little. Do you think this fellow was the one making that mysterious cry we heard before? Yeah, sounds just like it. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. It's probably a good idea. Rotom phones sure are convenient. And here, this'll let your Pokemon... Swift. Good. I like Swift. Infinite use TMs. Sweet relief. Oh. Gotta use this. Everyone who can... No! Not infinite use. I forgot. I forgot the difference between the infinite and not infinite use ones. I forgot. Okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember now. Crafting system. That's why I've been picking up stuff from Pokemon. I forgot this was the one with the crafting system. I hate crafting systems that aren't Atelier. Yeah, it's the character with the most solid story in the game. You think it's gonna be all dark, and then it's just my dog is very sick. I mean, that is dark, but not like edgy dark. This is reasonable dark. Humanities track. Humanities in a Pokemon school. I mean, I know what that means, but yeah, it's still just a funny way to put it. Hi. I don't know. And saved me. Yep. I just took a little bit of a tumble off a cliff. Slumpy. Nope. Totally weak right now. Battle form. Right on. You wanna go in there? Locked up. Yeah. I'm new here. Hi. Special, huh? Well, good thing I got main character energy. Just look at my colorful anime hair. Sure. After Nemona's intensity, this isn't nothing. Squab it. I don't know if this battle's gonna help with that at all. Thundershock. That's your ability. Natural cure status. I'm gonna try Swift. Yeah, that's about right. That's okay. That's what revives are for. Revive. There we go. Sprigatito should be tough enough to survive that. Level 5 versus level 8. Leafage. Quick attack. Absorb. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Nemona's already been bullying me. Battling against you is not so tough in comparison. So you just caught your Pokemon too? Miraidon's Pokeball. So why do you have it? Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. Can you not hear me or something? Fine, be that way, but you better actually show up for school. What a weirdo. That Arvin guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Yeah. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. You're really intimidating. But, oh, right, we gotta climb that lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. Just as long as no falling down it's involved. Can't be worse than falling off a cliff. Area 1. Yeah, that's pretty good. All the way off in the distance. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. But it's so far away. I guess that's why I'm staying in the dorms. There is a whole lot over here. All so blurry and low resolution. I feel like that's one of those things that should have been a cutscene. Maybe my trainers just got really bad vision. Very nearsighted. Okay. Maybe Wind and Waves will have a little bit of a shorter introduction. Do I have all of these? I got all of these guys. Looks like I got everyone so far. A trainer battle. Okay. Get in battle. Yeah. Bug. So... not really weak to electric, but not really resistant either. Struggle bug. Oof. Special attack fell. Try scratch. Just short. Okay. One more hit should do it. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, scratch. Same power plus added effect. Definitely gotta go for quick attack. Over scratch. Yes, my Pokemon are pretty strong. New stuff. Psyduck. Oh wait, Azrael. Is that a super small one over there? Or is that a really big one? I'll go for the small one. It's so tiny. Switch out for someone. Water. What do you got? Absorb? Yeah. Terrible environments. Gorgeous Pokemon models. I guess when it's a game that's heavily focused on the way the characters look, having them be more detailed than the environment, if you gotta choose one or the other, is good, but maybe in Wind and Waves. Won't have to choose one or the other. I'd really like a 5th gen remake. But I don't really want it to be like the 4th gen games. Honestly, what I'd prefer with that is... I'd really like to see that in, like... HD 2D. Honestly, that's what I'd like to see. I think that would be really gorgeous. But a ton of Fizzgen's personality came through with the 2D sprites, so I think just a lot of that would be lost if it got remade in 3D. Especially if it ended up like the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Those were just confused as to exactly what they wanted to do. And I don't think they really ended up making anyone happy. But yeah, I'd love to see it in an HD 2D remake. I think that'd be really gorgeous, to be honest. Quick attack. Wear it down just a little bit more. Okay. Can I catch it now? Did I wear it down enough? Just catching stuff left and right. Oh yeah, I forgot to check Azumarill's ability. Do you got huge power? Or thick fat? What you got? Or do you have a different ability as an Azurill and you don't get a new one until you evolve? Let me check. Thick fat. Don't really like that. I'll try again. I like that other one is a tiny one, but huge power. I can't really give up huge power. No nickname. Let me see your summary. Okay, huge power, there we go. Okay, what's your... Low speed, high defense. Okay, I can... I wish you knew Bubble Beam. Okay. Maybe I'll learn it at level 6. Yeah, I like that other one knew Bubble Beam, but huge power. I just really can't give that up. Kinda needs that to be really helpful. Okay. Caught the Psyducks. There we go. Okay, what kind of rewards can I get? Rotom phone. Map. Flying taxi service. Weasel. Happini. Okay, so there's still plenty of stuff down here that I haven't caught yet. Three Stardust. Nice. Person berry. Oh, deerling. Gotcha. I get why this one doesn't have the same style of catching Pokemon as like Legends Arceus and stuff. This one's not quite as focused on catching a million different copies of the same thing, but that was I have to admit, that was a really addicting catching style. It's kind of higher level than the other stuff I've seen so far. I don't know if a Pokeball's gonna cut it. Oh, good. I was worried I was gonna have to whittle down its health some more. Sure. I won't be taking you with me, but you can forget Splash. Eat up all the plant shoots. Nice. Okay. What else? What else was on the map? Weasel, Happy. Some other stuff I hadn't caught yet. Ah, Sunkern. Gotcha. It's just a Sunkern, so this might work. There we go. There we go, Bubble Beam. It's not really going to help. It's not really going to work with huge power, but it's still better than Water Gun. Shakes leaves desperately at his attacker. More Sunkern. It's okay. You'll be safe with me. In my box. Let's see. Ah. Ender. Whole group of Hoppip. Stuff size accurate or whatever in this one. Which is pretty nice to see on one hand, but it also kind of makes things harder to see sometimes. Anything else? Anything else down here I hadn't gotten yet? This way. Wander off the beaten path, see what I can find. Ah, Weasel. So I think that just leaves Happini. I'm pretty sure that's just Happini left. Yeah. Charge. Yeah, Growl. Forget Growl. Learn Charge. Flotation sack. 65 pounds. That doesn't seem... Can't tell. Is that just more Weasel down there? I think that's... Oh, bird. Ah. Okay, Wingo. I like Wingo. I don't like Pelipper quite as much. Oh, Wiglet. And Magikarp. And if I catch all of these, that might just leave Happini. Might just leave Happini to get. Pokeball. Hides glider. Hides food around this nest. Mm. Good. Okay. Gotta get a Wiglet. No, don't focus on that. No. Magikarp, I choose to blame you for this. Could have been a Wiglet. Could have been a Wiglet. If it wasn't for you, Magikarp. I'd like a shiny one. Distant past, somewhat strongly harbored by weak descendants. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Just go ahead and toss the Pokeball. I don't know. I kind of wanted to take Azurill, but taking Wiglet with me just to get something called Wug Trio is very tempting. I wish we'd gotten more conversion evolutions, to be honest. Especially if it was going to be like the guys we did get. Very silly, and I like it. Nothing's better than watching Toad School run away. Good attack. I'll send it to the boxes for now. I'll decide later. It's not like it's particularly hard to pivot in this game. Try out something new. That is one pretty nice part about modern Pokemon games. Very easy to try stuff out. I appreciate that. Too slippery. Gotta keep going around, I think. Yep, around and up. Just missing Happiny. If I was a Happiny, where would I be? I think I've already been up the hill. How's that? Zata. I think that's it. No, Igglybuff. I'm gonna take Duckspun. Praise and encouragement. It will get better little by little. Kind of have a theme going on here, I guess. If it wasn't for Sprigatito, I could just make a fairy team. That'd be fun. But Sprigatito does throw that off, unfortunately. Guess it could be everyone but Sprigatito. I do like fairy types. Uh-oh. Something that finally broke out. Okay. Thundershock. Better switch out, I think. A Villa fairy type. Yeah, I could very, very, very easily just fill my entire team up with fairy types. It's just Sprigatito that throws things off. Fido fur. It's gotta be like really sticky, right? Is it even fur at that point? I can't not use Fido. Who else is around here? I think this is the spot I was supposed to be stopping at. Happy to be of service and welcome to the Pokemon Center. Pokeballs, potions, league points. Techno. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing for making stuff. Crafting TMs. Lots of Pokemon materials. Feels a bit dark. Like she's just been out here farming materials off these poor wild Pokemon. Okay. Had a rough adventure. Go to the Pokemon Center. That doesn't rhyme, does it? Center, adventure. It's a stretch. Are you ready? Then let's go. What? Good enough. R button. Alright, buddy, let's go. Battling, exploring on its own auto battles. Strength types of Pokemon. Okay. No real need for that currently. There we go. I guess I should have probably stopped by the Pokemon Center. Oh well, I'll just grab these extra items. Head back around. Is that... I can't tell. It's just stuff I've caught. There we go. I guess I should check out what TMs and stuff I can get while I'm here, if anything. Hmm? Tips. Okay. Let me see. What can I craft? Making TMs. League points. Yeah, I want to filter for learnable moves right now. Firefang. You can learn it. But I need 3 mystery materials. Thunderfang, Icefang. Don't have stuff for those. Let's see, Disarming Voice. The fairy type can't learn Disarming Voice. Is that the only 2 I can craft right now? I think that is... That's not super great right now. See what else is going on. What's out here? Host in South Province. Anything I hadn't caught yet? Let's see. Not bad. No, this is largely the same so far. Not quite ready to battle you yet. I'm seeing if there's anything else to catch out here. That's the way I'm supposed to be going. No. I can't say the music is particularly... I mean, it sounds nice, but... A lot of it... how to put it... It's not something you can really hum afterwards. I mean, kind of, but... It's more atmospheric than that, you know? Which just makes it a little bit more hard to remember. I like it when I can hum stuff to myself as I play my silly Pokemon card games. Speaking of which, I got cards tomorrow. I really need to make a new deck. I just keep using my fairy deck over and over. Honestly, it works best when it's got the element of surprise. It's so very far off meta. Big buff. Oh. Stored power. Nice. Got all of you guys. Okay. Time to go more the correct way. Wait. I see more stuff. Never mind. I gotta grab this stuff first. Good. Up here? How about there's... Nope. How about there's something cool over this way, though? Gotta go the unexpected way. Oh. I don't think I can get across yet. Maybe not. Oh well, worth a try. So I'm supposed to be going to the big city for real. I just don't want to miss anything out here if I can help it. I mean, clearly there's some ways I just can't go yet. Like that. Gotcha. I'm starting to run out of Pokeballs. Oh, nice. Even with all those extras. There was so much stuff to catch out here. It didn't do me any good. I'm still running short. At least there's been lots of extras on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I'd kind of forgotten. It's been so long since I played this one on launch, and I got super close to finishing it. But I didn't quite get there. And I kind of forgot about... It's definitely struggling. It's still struggling, graphic-wise, and it's more open than it needed to be. I mean, it's fun, but how to put it? Oh, Whooper. I think it's a very fun game. I don't think it's a very good game. That's how I'll put it. I've got a bit more hope in Wind and Waves. Presuming they're properly optimized for the Switch 2. But honestly, Game Freak's strength was in the 2D sprites, I think. Not that the 3D games can't work, but it's just kind of like the games have been struggling in some way or another ever since switching to full 3D. Yeah. I'm really hoping that either Gen 4 or just the original Gen 2 games get released on the Switch at some point. Gen 2 is not the most well-balanced, and it's got some boring movesets, and it's obviously got problems of, a lot of the interesting new Pokemon not being available until you get to Kanto, but the aesthetics were just on point. I don't know what it is. You know, maybe I'll take you with me. Maybe I'll try that. That's okay. Yes, I appreciate all viewers, whether looking or talking or whatever else. Oh, reward. Yeah, I get that. I get that Legends Arceus in this one were probably being kind of made in parallel with different teams, but I kind of wish this could have taken a little bit more. I kind of wish this had time to take a little bit more inspiration from Legends Arceus. I kind of think Legends Arceus, despite taking place in a tundra, my very least favorite environment, was kind of a better game overall. It really had the catching on point, even if the graphics overall were uglier in that one. Ah. Oops. Yeah. Nope. Don't need another whipper right now. I feel like there's just certain things that have been lost in the 3D conversion. And that's part of why I'd like to see Gen 5 as like HD 2D remakes. The sprites just had so much animation and personality. I think maybe I would like to see the back sprites for Battle redone though. Those were not great, but everything else was pretty great. All the little animations. That was good. Good times. Good bad times. What was that? Oh, another bonsai. Yeah. I feel like a lot of games are too open for their own good, not just this one. Like, open world definitely can work for some things, and I think it could be very good for a Pokemon game, maybe. I wouldn't want everything to be open world. But there just has to be stuff to do. There's gotta be a reason for it. Otherwise, I think it might be better to go back to more densely packed routes. Maybe make them longer, or maybe have more cinematic camera angles and stuff. That is one thing that's really lost in open world games. You don't get... Like, do you remember Viridian Forest, or do you remember Area 1 of this game? I mean, maybe that's an unfair comparison. Viridian Forest has been around forever. And that's the other thing. It's hard to remember. The amount of, like, actual dungeons and stuff's been falling for a long time. Which I think is really unfortunate. I think those are some of the... I think the actual dungeon crawly areas are always some of the best. At least the most memorable. Okay, Area 1 of this game, or the Glenwood Tangle from Sword and Shield. It's like getting lost in the tangle and having to find your way through. Versus this place, which is fun to run all over, I guess, but you also don't remember specific locations from it. I guess maybe that's part of what it's missing. There need to be... I feel like there's gotta be more stuff besides just the finding the items and the catching the Pokemon. And it needs more landmarks. It needs more specific landmarks. And give me some pretty stuff to look at. Give me a reason to want to go places and take pictures and stuff. Besides just the Pokemon themselves. The Pokemon themselves are great. But make me invested in this world. Give me locations that exist for no other reason except to be visited one time and be memorable. That's not always so bad. Sometimes it's good. And give me stuff I gotta look for too. Stuff that I gotta go off the beaten path for. The strange house. Sky pillar. Anything, please. Make me look for it. Ah. Yeah. That would be a second poison type. If I took one, that'd be a second poison type. If I also take Wooper. Shroodle. But I guess that's not currently stopping me from having 2 fairies. I don't gotta get too invested in just a single team though, since I can just switch out easily. It is kinda nice not having to think about it super heavily on the spot sometimes. And having the option to change it up from the options. That is good too. What is this? Oh. Nope, I already caught you. What's over here? Anything good over here? I don't know. I don't know what's over here. Too much open area. I think it might also help if there were more Pokemon filling it out. And if maybe they did a little bit more than just walking around. Oops. Can't swim, I guess. Oh, Surskit. Choodle. Okay, guess I'm battling you first. I was real struggling over there. Just a little bit. Great ball. Yeah. Popular game. Lift up stick, spitting into to see whose Choodle can hang on the longest. Oof, a bit dark. Just 'cause, it's not dissimilar to the way you'd, Have you ever got to dispose of a snapping turtle? It's not dissimilar. It feels a bit bad, but, a snapping turtle will just absolutely decimate a pond and then just leave behind the wreckage and then just walk away somewhere else when it's done. What are you supposed to do with that? And it's not like you can relocate it. These things are big and they will take your fingers off. You gotta be careful. So, if you ever gotta get rid of one, Oh, what are you? What? I can't see. Oh. You gotta find a big, thick stick. You gotta wiggle it in front of his face. It'll eventually bite on. You gotta make this a good stick. Because... maybe like a tiny log, because... like I said, this thing's beak is made to break bones. Yeah. It's so cute. On this little raft. And then, it's gonna bite onto that. It can't resist biting a wiggling thing in front of his face. Then you just have to stretch out its neck. And you don't want to make it suffer. You want to use something good and sharp. Good sharp axe. Nice clean cut. Feels bad, but sometimes you gotta do it. And then, it's not like you're just wasting the turtle afterwards. It's kind of like hunting. You can eat it. Pretty good eating. That's... yeah, it's like hunting. I feel like if you gotta do that, you shouldn't waste it. Be like... grateful, you know? Be respectful. We're a part of nature too. But as things with bigger brains, I feel like we kind of got a responsibility. To at least try not to make other things suffer. I'm saying all this as I'm playing this glorified dogfighting game. It'll be okay. The cute cartoony creatures love it. It does make me want to play Digimon though. I wish I could play Digimon on stream. Time Strangers would definitely make my laptop explode though. Well, I think I could play it fine. It's a gaming laptop. It's just streaming and gaming at the same time. That it would not handle. Oh yeah, did I ever go back and battle that other trainer? I don't think I did. Oops. Let me go around this way. I'm leveling up plenty just based on wild battles. I don't see any. I think that's just a Buizel. I already got a Buizel. Yeah. I wouldn't do it outside of, if there's absolutely any way to relocate it, I'd prefer that, but... snapping turtles are just a difficult case. Not exactly easy to catch or transport. And you gotta make sure you are putting them either in an area that's large enough that they can't destroy it, or some kind of specialized place for them. But yeah, if I pass a turtle in the road or something, that's also why I try and help it out. I make sure it's not something that can bite me first, but after that I try and help it out. I feel bad. And try and get them where they're going. I don't think things should be left behind just for the crime of being smaller than me. That's also why I do my best to catch and release bugs that end up in the house. It's not like they meant to be in there. Strudel. If you can choose to be anything at all, choose to be kind. That's what I try and do anyway. When at all possible. What is that? Oh. You've got arms, trainer. Use them. Yeah. It's similar to being bit by lizards. Snakes. Since there's no beak, no teeth. Yeah. They'll hold on and it'll hurt, but it's preferable to turtles. The bites. Just grip them firmly by the back of the neck and they'll eventually let go. Because they're not trying to chew stuff up. Or take a big bite out of it. They want to... Is that a female? Female, yes. So their bites really aren't meant to grip. Way easier to get out of. Providing it's non-venomous, yeah. If it's venomous and he gets his fangs in there, that's a different story. I don't think there's too much venomous around where I'm at besides maybe... I think we got copperheads and cottonmouths, but I think that's it for the most part. I've been seeing a weird amount of armadillos recently. I feel like I used to never see them, and this year they're all over the place. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's just because it's so hot. It got hot early this year. Yeah, fair enough. What's up here? Huh. Too much to explore. Does this look any better? Does this look any better? I don't know if that looks better or not. Maybe a little bit. I think it looks... I feel like the lighting may be better. I don't know if the texture really improved or not. Despite little glitches and stuff, I feel like it does run better. Graphics and lighting glitches, I can't really say that's improved, that's about the same. I do think it generally feels smoother, though. Less like the console is about to explode at any second, at least. Ah, Happy Annie. There we go. I knew you were around here somewhere. Don't think I want to use Happy Annie. Definitely want to catch it, though. Be gentle, Sprigatito. Okay. There we go. Bite. Yeah, bite. Still no fairy move yet, though. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. My interest in stuff likes to shift randomly and unpredictably. And unfortunately, then I tend to lose the previous information that I used to be interested in. I know it was volcanoes at some point. But yep, I can't really remember anything useful about them now. Oops. I wish this had multiple battles at once, like the horde mechanics, whatever that was called. From X and Y and Sun and Moon. Well, I guess it does have the... There we go. Not quite the same thing. Okay, how do I call you back again? Stop. I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention. Close enough. Close enough. You can be at my lead right now. I guess I should finally actually start heading towards where I needed to go. I guess it's time. Construction worker. I'll try challenging you with Azurill. Shinx. Wait, hold on. Oh. I thought maybe that was a shiny Hoppip, but it was just a Hoppip seen through the grass. Oh, graphical glitches. Shinx. Also no Sprigatito. Leafage. What level is Shinx at? Level 7. Okay. A good amount lower. There we go. I kinda decided what I was gonna play at the last minute, so I don't know what it'll be for the rest of the week. I don't think I want to play Violet like straight through every day straight through until it's done. Huh. That sounds familiar. Let me look this up. Pink. Okay, no. I thought I had. I hadn't actually seen that before, though. That's great. Thank you. I kind of love this. I really wish armadillos didn't tend to carry stuff like the plague. It just looks so cute. I want to pet it. But, I enjoy not being patient zero for a new pandemic, so gotta keep my distance. Mounts, camera, outfit look. Okay, can I change my outfit yet? Okay, I can. Okay, what do I got? I was hoping the DLC stuff would already be added. Oh well. I guess I actually gotta do the DLC to get the DLC outfits. Fair enough. Summer's probably best. I don't know. That just doesn't seem right. I wish I could swap colors. I feel like there were ways to... make things based around school uniforms and still have things... still have colors that were a little bit more... It's not possible to make anything cohesive. And it's upsetting me. I can get as close as possible, but... No, this is good. I kinda like that one. Rotund. Okay. I guess that'll just... Huh. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Wait. There we go. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get for now. 4 trainers. Lovely prize. 2 trainers. I can't remember if the prizes were worth hunting down the other trainers for, but I'll give it a try. The music's really good, at least. Okay, Azrael, I just really need you to learn a physical move so I can finally take advantage of your huge power. That ability is the whole thing that makes you usable. Fearsome battle cry. Absolutely terrifying. Gotta find one more trainer. One more trainer. Probably should have battled that one back at the beginning. Oh well. There's probably another one out here somewhere. Maybe not one all the way back in the beginning. That'd be nice. Oh, Oricorio. Gotta stop and catch you. Somehow Oricorio can't learn Thunderbolt, and I'm not quite sure how. There's so many things that aren't electric that can learn Thunderbolt. Ah. I learn something new every day, I suppose. Even though I lost Fire Red, considering how intense I thought the last battle was, I'm thinking of trying to edit... Fire Red follows more of a linear story than Pokopia does, so... I'm thinking of trying to get Fire Red edited down, and that being the first, kind of... fully edited down video I make. I'm kind of not quite sure what to do with Pokopia. I mean, I probably need to make more shorts from the interesting parts of it. But like, video-wise, I'd like to edit it down into something cohesive, but a lot of it's just building on my own, so that's a little bit harder. But Fire Red's got a clear storyline, and everyone's played some version of Kanto before, so everyone knows how that goes. So your brain can just kind of fill in the blanks if I miss something. There's just a lot of footage to sort through. That is the one problem, though. My laptop's built for gaming, not video editing. Usually what I do is cut down little bits of shorts. Struggle through DaVinci Resolve to do that, and then once I've got the clips I want for shorts, I edit those down further and stick them all together and add background music and stuff on my iPad. I just have an easier time moving things around if I can, air quote, feel it on a touchscreen. I just have an easier time with that. I don't know. It's a not sensory thing. It's the same reason I don't like wearing gloves. I feel like I can't. If I can't physically feel it and touch it, I feel like I have a hard time manipulating things. Who do I want to... Whooper. I should not Whooper. You need a little bit more. That should be enough. That should be enough bottles, though. And then back. I can't remember if the prizes for battling trainers was really worth it or not. Really, I should be battling trainers along the way. But exploring and catching stuff is more fun. Hop up. I really should get back to making shorts. I've just had about a million other things going on. So I hadn't really had as much time as I'd like to do that. Maybe this week. My iPad just can't handle... I wish it could handle longer videos, but it cannot. It's not gonna do that. It's gonna melt if I try that. Either that or the software I use, it's not going to want to separate the audio tracks the way it needs to. For things not to sound terrible afterwards, it's absolutely gotta be able to separate my speaking audio track from the game soundtrack. Sure thing. I probably should have seen this coming and stopped to heal, but oh well. Wouldn't be a proper Pokemon game without a violent rival ambush. Two Pokemon. I've already got a full party. Good luck. Let's try Poison Tail. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, ground and poison, not ground and water. That's true, that's true. I guess my issue is I feel like I've got ideas up until I actually sit down to start trying to do something with those ideas, and suddenly they all escape. And I've got no idea what I want to do. It's kind of like thinking you want to make art until you're staring at that blank page, and then suddenly it's too much. Yeah, tight matchups. Speaking of which, I'll have to get pictures up on Twitter at some point of the most recent thing that's been eating my time. I paint miniatures, like Warhammer or Dungeons and Dragons. I've been painting a set for someone. It's, actually for a Robinson Crusoe game, I think. To rest your lies. Feels like cheating to use a mechanic that I hadn't been otherwise introduced to yet. The giant hats is really dumb, but I like it anyway. I like it. I like it. I like it when the Pokemon's already got some kind of hat and then terrestrialization just adds another one on top of it. Chandelure. Chandelure was one of them. Yeah. A giant chandelier on top of a chandelier. Nothing could make this better. Yeah, I think the lack of color coordination in the outfits, the lack of ability to really coordinate colors since it sticks you with either scarlet or violet colors, is the thing that bothers me the most. Like, these are the colors I want for my hair and my eyes, but what am I supposed to do with that? In terms of coordinating with the outfit colors? Nothing. Terrible. Yeah. No, I can't. You're cheating. Just past the gate. Here we go. Quick breather. Okay. Guess I gotta go this alone. Lots of shops and things. I wish there was more stuff to buy. That was one thing that I lamented in this game in particular. The loss of individual houses and stuff. Big trade hub since long ago. Lots of folks. Technology, other kinds of stuff. Hair salon. Hair salon. Let's take a look. Speaking of battling. Yes, I would like that. Fine. Delibird presents. Handy items for Pokemon to hold. New hold items. New hold items are always welcome. So many stairs. Let's see. Can I get clothes from the start? Huh. Can I? Can I? Let me check on one thing right quick. Bottom right of the menu. DLC button. Application audio window capture. Let me check on one thing. Okay, save game, save game. Okay, okay. Okay, I can turn it back on. I wasn't sure if that was just suddenly going to flash Nintendo Switch online information up there. This is fine. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe I can actually do something with this then. Preview. Okay, there we go. New uniform set. What about hair? Can I get that at the beginning? That'd be nice. Tail Mask DLC. Indigo Disc DLC. Can I do it without that? Can I just have it? Relevant save blocks. Okay. I might not be able to get the DLC until actually playing the DLC. Oh well. Okay, this is already an improvement. I don't know about that one. Did it have to try and incorporate both these colors at once? Okay. Well, this one at least already seems like an improvement over everything except maybe the summer uniform. Wish I could combine the short sleeves with the vest. This is great. This is great already. Okay, okay. I might be able to actually put something together that looks like it goes together. Oh, yes. It's all coming together. I don't know. I might leave that off for now. I don't know. Do I want a hat? I kinda want the hat, but, there we go. I think the main issue is just how intense the colors are. No subtlety. Okay, let's go with that. Yes, this feels much better already. Then again, I kind of also want to try it with the... I want to try it with the other color. Planet sneakers white. Maybe take off the gloves. New school backpack. There we go. That's also not bad. I kinda like that one. Not like I can't just go and change it up again later. Let's see. What kind of shops are out here? Sandwich stuff. Cafe. Lots of places to buy food. It's not super great if you aren't invested in the sandwich making, though. Feels kind of bad to say, but I can't say I was. I just kind of wish it fed back into more than just the bonuses and stuff, like Pokeblocks or Poffin making. That fed back into contests. That kind of thing, I guess. I just kind of like it when features like feed back into each other. Flying taxi. Okay, now I need to find a hair salon and see if there's any other hairstyles that I've currently got access to. Besides just the ones from the main character creation. Okay, what do I need? Bakery. Oh, it should be right nearby. Okay. That was right behind me. Convenient. Okay. Is there anything new available? I think it might just be the same. I can't really. I don't know. I should have switched color first. I should have switched hair color before trying all the different hairstyles at the start. Because now the color's different. It looks entirely different to me. Bowl cut. I think this is just the same as what it was before. Maybe? I don't know. I really can't tell. No, I feel like this is a little bit expanded. Maybe. Yeah, I'll stick with the current one. And default ends up being best. Oh well. Balloons. Now, is this a balloon? Or a Drifloon for real? That's the question, I suppose. Seems like making balloons modeled after Drifloon. Oops. Not that shot. That doesn't feel like a thing you should do. Bags. Not bad. Even this purple, it's not the same. It's not the same as the shorts. Why would you do this? At least make everything the same shade. If you're going to make everything else so limited, That's upsetting. What's this other shop? Is that the... Okay, Chansey Supply. Bit bold of them to call it Fashion Street. When all I can buy are accessories. Once again, why do things like this exist? What good is it to buy a red hat if it's not going to match the clothes? And why do neither the navy nor the purple? Once again, it's not the same. I hate this. Like, some of these colors are really cool. I like this water one, but it's not going to match. It's not going to coordinate with anything else. Fine. So it's like there's not any reason to choose anything besides ghost. So why do the rest of these even exist? How limiting. Oh, poison. Nah, ghost is closer. Huh. Oh, not right away. I will get that for when I enter cold areas, though. Not necessary, but I do like the outfit to look like it could... I like to avoid situations like Diamond and Pearl Dawn just wandering around a mountain. And clothing clearly made for summer. I guess it's the scarf that keeps her warm. Suppose that's as neutral as it's gonna get. Huh. Yeah, that'll be all for now. Is that the last of the... No, I can buy actual shoes over here. What all can I get? Shiny. Pretty cool. Earthworm. Dowsing. Couple. Yeah. Why can't I get a school uniform like that? That'd be cool. Or like that. I'm not buying any of this. I don't know why I keep looking. What did your son tell you? Oh. Joined some group called Team Star. I have no idea what kind of sports team that is, but I'm sure it's very fun. Oh dear. I feel like the first rule of Team Star should be not to talk about Team Star. Meeting up with Penny. Yeah. Don't you want to burn bright with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we've got a quota that we're supposed to fill for new members, so sign up already. I enjoyed Penny. She ended up having the best battle theme in the game, but she was also battling with her pets, so she wasn't that good. Okay, let's help her out. We got some similar hair colors going on, so I kind of feel like I gotta stand in solidarity here. Yeah, I want in on this. Nope. Never heard of you. Sorry. The honor of our team's on the line, so we got no real choice but the battle, huh? Who was I sending out first? Did I switch to Whooper? Did I switch to send Whooper out first? I don't think I changed that. And if nothing else, at least the music in this game's great. I don't know if I like the gem theme quite as much as the one from Sword and Shield. But I guess it's not quite as big of a... Oh, it's over already. But I guess it's also not quite as big of a spectacle as Sword and Shield was. The in-game battles. Just a little bit of a battle. I can't believe you, Azelle. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you'll ever need with me. Yandere rival. It was those Team Starpunks. This isn't my fault. Wait, they picked a fight with you? Oh, I read that way wrong. Sorry. I get it now. You two have got Team Star written all over you for sure. No way. You think it could be the glasses? I bet you were trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Oh, hi. We're not doing that. Well, that explains it. As head of the student council, stopping this type of nonsense would normally be my job. But this is also the perfect chance for you to try my amazing and ultra-rare gift to you. Hooray! Terra Orb. I'm poison type. A good word for me. Great. It's just so you can battle me more, though, isn't it? Got a problem? You want to battle me instead? Never mind. They also know how intense she is. Okay. 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 I remember how this works. I think. Poison tail. Here we go. I love it. Hold on, don't knock it out yet. I'm enjoying the music too much. I don't want this to be over. Why can't you have more than one Pokemon? This is way more intense than it needed to be for some schoolyard bullies. Every time I think I'd want to move on, it just gets better. Everyone, just stand around here for a minute. Just give me a minute. This is starting to remind me of the Atelier games. Like, a lot of those games tend to be very humble in scope. Like, the first of what I guess could have been called the modern Atelier games, the biggest thing you fight is a dragon. Not like some cataclysmic god dragon, just a dragon. But the games always have the most intense boss music. Like, way more intense than the situation calls for. I kinda love that about them, though. Another great thing about the music in those games is that, it's not always set up this way at first. Once a game first releases, sometimes it takes some time. But, eventually you can pretty much set game music how you like, and you can set it to rotate between different songs, and Gust always releases, music from older games too. So, like, if you want to pick an assortment of, like, 10 songs that could play during a boss battle from games all across the series, from, like, various games, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. I do that. I like to keep on my toes. I like to never know what boss battle theme is gonna play, but it's always great every single time. My biggest lament is that they usually include stuff from our No Surge, but it's never the vocal tracks from it, and the vocal tracks are some of the highlights from that. I always hope that someday one of them's gonna come out, and it's gonna have my favorite boss battle theme ever. It's like my favorite boss battle theme from any game ever, I think. It's difficult to explain without the context behind it, though. It's called Ra-Ciel Reincarnation. I think I've rambled about it before, but the context is that magic is summoned through song. And this particular song is the biggest one that appears in the game. It's a song of planet creation. So while you are battling the true final boss, you are watching a planet form in the background. And there's a whole lot of context to it, but there's a whole lot of history behind these games. And it is not super easy to explain. I wish it was. Since some of the games are not even available in English, it's not like I can even tell people to go and get invested in them. And then some of them are forever caught in trademark limbo. And will probably never see the light of day again in an official capacity. It just feels really unfortunate. There was so much love and care put into these games, but it's really just difficult to advise people on how to jump in. It feels a bit similar to being a Yokai Watch fan in non-Japanese countries, I suppose. A little bit lonely. There's no good way to advise people on how to get into it and no good way to share stuff about it. Hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, they're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, from what I hear. Hi. Yep, I get that. Yes, a very good bag. Book it to school. Worst staircase in the world. After all that battling. No rest. No rest at all. Okay. I guess I should just keep heading straight. I don't think there's gonna be anything out here I can catch. Keep going straight. Let's see what's in here. I'm saying this like I don't know what's right through these doors. All kinds of classes. I did some of them. I did some of the classes. I did some of them before. I don't think I got through all of them, though. I don't think I was meant to wait until the end of the game to do them and then have to do everything at once. Pretty sure I was meant to be doing those all along. Banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. I can't imagine why. I'm sure you've got nothing to do with that. How did you find your school commute? Pretty good. Pretty uneventful. Kind of. You could say that. I got bullied into another battle by her, but you know. I guess having a yandere rival's not all that bad. You did? Where? Down the stairs, front gates. Maybe if you hurry, you can catch him. I flexed on him. I mean, I guess so. Of course, it's a fine thing to try and help a fellow student, but you might want to show a bit of restraint. This isn't exactly by choice. I'm getting bullied into these battles. Help me. Miss Penny. Ah. Homeroom teacher. Class will be starting soon. Okay. Good morning. It's a little bit off-putting. Having characters doing the exact same animation right next to each other. I kind of feel like sitting still might have felt a bit more natural. I can't imagine they're coordinating on purpose. At least have them going in opposite directions. Oh, hi, there's me. Hi. Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? I think my character might be mute, so that might be a little bit difficult. Close enough. He seems super friendly and fun. Is that what you got out of that? Okay, I'll take it, I guess. Oh no, a question. What? Oh no, favorite thing. I miss contests. I like playing with my Pokemon. What do you hope to get out of it? Some kind of dream. Aren't you a little bit older than the rest of these students? I want to be a strong trainer. Not to be judgmental, I just really can't figure out the structure. What kind of system this school is using. Biology. Okay. Ragamuffins. Yeah, everyone else seems to be more or less the same age as my character, but she's a little bit older. Oh, maybe that one behind me. I don't know. I just really can't tell. This is a very confusing structure. What? Class is in session. Okay. Yeah. Staff room. Okay. Let's see. I'll head to the staff room next, I guess. That seems to be the next thing on the list. Very well, Champion Nimona. I trust you'll handle this in my stead. Sure thing. You can count on me. In fact, I bet this is gonna be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day, then. Oh, pardon me. Oh, so, hey. She looked awesome. Not quite as awesome as some of the other champions, but still pretty cool. I feel like she had more aura before battling her, to be honest. But she does seem to be predominantly a businesswoman, rather than a trainer. Although I heard the battle with her in the DLC is better. I heard it's better than the original base game battle. We'll see. Okay, I'll try. Oh no. The trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise Pokemon to be really strong. They're pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself. Okay. Prove myself to the... Okay. 8 Pokemon gems. Special test. And then I'll be a champion. Okay. Not to brag or anything. I reached champion during our last treasure hunt. Independent study. Leave school and go have an adventure and learn however you want. I wonder if my character's mom would have sent him here. If she'd known. And this is what was going to happen. I'm not sure I'm learning a thing schooling-wise. Victory Road. Okay, what was there? There was Victory Road. There was the Star Street. And there was... What was the other one called? The interesting one. The dog one. Whatever that one was called. The Arvin one. Oh, hey. Speak of the devil. I like the little combi helpers. least I assume they're helping. They might just also be eating the food. That's my little know-it-all buddy. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? No need to tell me your name. Hazel, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up today for class, but I came all the way to school just to talk to you, our new celebrity. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. Happy to help. Kind of. Why is everything you go through gotta be shattering and terrible? Also, I might possibly be the cause and be responsible for creating some kind of terrible time loop. Oh no. Would he be saying all these things to me if he knew I was possibly responsible for his dad's death? I don't know. What kind of little maniac says yes to something without even knowing what they're agreeing to? I kind of feel like I owe it to you since I might have killed your dad. Well, this might come as a surprise, but it is. In fact, all picnic life. Sandwiches. Yeah. Herba Mystica. No, there are a total of 5 different types. Lick of them. Blood. Prevent aging. Immune system. Gotta fix the dog. Titans. Compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded. Dark, forcing us to retreat for a time. Member of our server team. Donphan. Texture, biologically separate. Treads of iron. That is one thing I was a bit disappointed with in this game. All the ancient Pokemon got cool names. You got your Brute Bonnets, you got your... Well, it's the middle of the night, and I can't think of what the other ones were called, but they all had cool names. But then all the robot ones got to start with iron, which is a lot more boring. Yes, that's fair. I can understand. You start up a conversation with her about strong Pokemon, you're gonna be harassed for the rest of your life. Especially if you ask anyone else to battle against you. Okay, I can help. Wait. Everything's so sudden. Dragon Titan, Quaking Earth Titan, Open Sky Titan, Lurking Still Titan, Stony Cliff Titan. Path of Legends, that's what it was called. Let it stew a bit, and we can get more into the details later, and in the meantime... A bag of Stardust. It's like 4 bags so far, I think. I mean, I've already told you yes like a million times. I already told you yes without even knowing what it was about. It will literally not be a problem. Oh no. Hacker. Can you just do that with a Rotom phone? Okay. Cassiopeia. Serious potential. Well, you got a cool battle theme at least. Yep, battled some Team Star already. Headaches for the school and try to bring other students to their level. Operation Starfall. Sure. I'm just agreeing to absolutely everything else. Why not one more thing? What's one more thing? Might as well. I'll be more careful. Sorry. Honestly, there's so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. This sounds so mildly threatening. Team Star, you say? I do. Ah, stuff. Stuff's happening. Director's office. I haven't done anything. I didn't do anything wrong. Director's office. Yeah, over there, over there. Have you been enjoying your time here? It's been pretty railroaded so far, not gonna lie. Sure. That's most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed in the cafeteria. Am I? I don't know. A friend of yours. One moment, please. What is that? Some kind of fossil? I can't tell. Looks like it. Ooh. Mysterious. Here already. Oh dear. Area 0. I have to admit, the twist at the end was a lot more interesting than a normal Pokemon villain twist. And also, more cool music. I just feel so bad for Arvin throughout this entire game, though. Yeah, I guess so. Assistance with what? What do you need my help with? Oh. Pokeball was originally yours. Uh-huh. No longer in a position. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Mobility. It's gonna be my bike. Contact info. Feels strange, all considering. Goodbye. Okay. Could this Pokemon have its origins from within there? Probably. Well, it seems the professor is asking quite the favor of you. But of course the Academy is always here to support you in any way we're able. Uh-huh. Okay. This is at least getting all the stories started up. Hello. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm not that much trouble. Cool. I wish I could decorate it, though. Well, secret base style. I miss the secret bases, too. So many things I enjoyed. Gone forever. Pretty cool. And I get my own kitchen and stuff. It's pretty great, to be honest. Battle even more. wish I could... Hmm. I want to decorate. Rest. Yeah. Go ahead and rest. Time skip. The days quickly fly by after you start your new life. And then the last day... Alas, the day arrives. Maybe I've learned something in the meantime, but I don't know. I'd like to think so. He's a symbol in the schoolyard. Okay. Time. Oh no. And time's finally come. Treasure hunt. Schoolyard, director's orders. Schoolyard. Okay. Excellent. It seems everyone is here. Well then, it's time that I explained your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. Ask each of you to travel in search of your own treasures. Okay. Have we really learned much? I don't know. Discover the Pokémon that live here. I can try. Get to know the people too. Journey together. Learn new things. Share each other's thoughts and feelings. And find something you might always treasure. Okay. They're just unleashing us out into the world just like that. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I'd like to presume that at least nobody's ever died doing this, but still just unleashing a bunch of Pokemon. A bunch of trainers. Just out, just like that. Great creator. Great creator's dangerous. Okay. Flying point. Keep going. I want to unlock right on writing. Is it another battle you're looking for? Uh-huh. What are we supposed to do? That does seem pretty vague. Walk and talk. She must take it pretty seriously if she's not even challenging you to a battle. We're more just making our own adventures to experience what Paldea's got to offer. This is really what... This is what my mom's paying for. Sending me out to do this. Just wander around the region unaccompanied. Real treasure. Do you think about anything but battling? Yeah. I mean, I'll do it, but... Did you know your phone map sets yourself destinations? Yeah. Arvin. Insider advantage. Sheesh. You make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did was suggest that he go check out the gyms. It's up to Azel to decide whether he goes. He's gonna have his hands full searching out Titan Pokemon with me. He doesn't have time to waste in something like chasing after the champion rink. I can do all of this and more. I've got main character syndrome. Titans. Herba Mystica. I mean, he's not wrong. I gotta help the dog. Oh no. A third thread. Yeah. A third thread of things to do. I'm gonna try and do things in relative order. To try and avoid outpacing stuff. Dark crew, fairy crew, fighting crew, poison crew, fire crew. Okay. Wait a second. Where are you supposed to be? And Team Star, those punks are a serious hazard. They're not Azel's problem. That's right, because he's got more important things to do, like searching out awesome ingredients with me. Up to me. Oh no. In a just world, I could just slip away and do my own thing while all three of them are arguing. Oh well. Every single Pokemon trainer you meet. Okay. I really missed it when the outside of each of the gyms got to look different. I mean, if the inside looks different, then the outside should get to look different too. Best sandwich I ever had. He's thinking about sandwiches too. So hungry. That's okay, I'll share. B button, jump, leap over obstacles, B button. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's ride. Paldea's my cloister. Can't help but feel like that sounds dirty somehow. Oh well. West Gate. Okay. Easy to get lost out the East Gate. Go out the West Gate. Wait, what? Oh no. That's not the... I think I need to go west to get to the gym. I'm pretty sure I need to go west anyway. Oh dear. Special collaboration. Oh no. Entrance hall. Okay. Can enter the DLC at any time. Certain story milestones unlock each part. Early in your adventure. Let me see if I should do this before completing the main game or after. Meant to beat the main game before trying the Indigo Disc. You might not want to do it too early, make you really over-leveled. 10 and 40. Okay. Okay, okay. So I can wait on that for now. Okay. Is this west? I think... Okay, north. So this should be west. Should be this way. Grab. Oh no. I'm no longer going west. This way. Okay, this should be the gate here. I didn't buy any items and stuff. I forgot about that. Bug type gym. Okay. Just keep going west. Is there any... Maybe someone over here just sells regular items. No such luck. How about right here? Oh, this is that Delibird presents. Okay, good. Let me look. Let me see what you got. Miracle Seed. Ability Shield. Quick Claw. Okay. I'll hold off on that now. Those are kind of expensive. This doesn't seem very much like general goods right here. This is like specialized stuff for training and breeding. Okay, I'll take 10 of those. And another 10. Oh wait. If I bought all of these in the... I'd still get the premier balls in the multiple of whatever it was, wouldn't I? Oh well. That's okay. How about random phone cases? No, okay. What is this? Okay, that first one's the Sprigatito case. I'll go ahead and buy the Sprigatito one. Yeah. Put that on. Okay. Nope, I think that about covers everything. Okay, now that I've got the Pokeballs for it. Luckily that shop was right there. And I guess I figured you'd forget to buy things. And then end up in this exact position. What's out here? Mareep. Whoever has the advantage here. Let's try Mudshot. I'd like to avoid touching Mareep and triggering static if possible. See what else I can catch out here. I really don't know. I can't remember. Ah. Okay. Let's see, what else is out here? I'm thinking of trying one of those rocks. There's salt rocks. What were those called? Nakli. I think one of their forms is called Nakli. I forget about the other ones. Maybe I'll try one of those this time. Ah, ingredients. No, I don't need to I don't need to rest. I don't need to. Not currently. What else is out here? It's just a lot of Mareep. Poke it off. No. A lot of Mareep and Hop Up so far. There's gotta be something else though. No, not that button. That button, there we go. Huh. Starly here's here somewhere. Is this the area I was supposed to go? I think so. I'll set that as the destination. Starly. There we go. Strike Poison Tail. Here we go. I like still getting to ride on top of Maridon for purposes of battle. What was that glowy thing over there? Bicker if the group grows too big. Okay, now where's that shiny thing? Ten sites of Paldea. Oh no, a battle. I just wanted to know about the 10 sites of Paldea. I don't think that's so much to ask for. Whooper versus Whooper, I guess. One shot. Pretty good. And finish it off with a Poison Tail. Yeah. That was it? There wasn't really a whole lot to that. Oh well. How do I? I don't know. I don't know how I don't remember how I returned that. Happini. I've already got Happini. I think I've already got... Yeah, I've already got Fletchender. No, over there. That's some kind of den, right? I feel like that's some kind of den. I just can't remember. Can't remember. I lost it. I lost it. Low kick. Nice. Oh, over there. Over there. Oh. Diglett. I didn't even see it there. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see that at all. No. I think that must have spawned directly under me. What's that? Is that Smoliv? Okay. I do gotta stop for Smoliv, though. No. It's not quite as good as Oddish. But it's in that same kind of classification. Small, round, 2 legs. Grass type. I already got a grass type, though, so I don't really need another one right now. Oh, wait, without eating or drinking. Okay, now where was... That way. Diglett! This can't keep happening, you know. Okay. Gotta check this out. Electric type? Is that electric? Can't tell. Can't remember. Terror raid. Okay. Challenge alone. Change my Pokemon first. This... It's part fairy, so poison should... Is poison good against fairy? I'm pretty sure poison was good against fairy. I love it. This... That may be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's up there. I love it so much. There are more attacks. Okay, fine. Let's do Poison Tail. And once again, this music's just too good. That was pretty good. Okay, so it specifically needs my Pokemon to attack 3 more times. Okay, fine. Even without... Okay, there we go, there we go. My turn. Time to retaliate. Let's do it. Just short, just short. Hooper avoided the attack. Poison Tail. Okay, is that gonna... Yep. Okay. Now's our chance. This music's so good. Yeah. It's like my 3rd Azurill so far. Okay. How's things going? About that way so far. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. I think I got through the tutorial stuff. That is the biggest thing. That opens the way to a whole lot of progress. Next time. Hopefully tomorrow everything doesn't decide to just die and quit and stop working right before stream. Even though it was all working earlier. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Hopefully things will keep going smoothly and the game won't just decide to fall apart. That always feels like a real risk with this game. Oh well, yeah. Thanks for watching.